We are live. Let me see if it's recording. Yep.
Not yet, but it's coming. She's pretty tactless. Oh, what's your little Adam Douglas so fast? I almost love my little baby guy. Yeah, he came back. He'll probably be back tomorrow. Yeah.
Broadcasting live from the Radio Next TV studios on Cornwood Radio. It's Indy talking to town. Chris Roban. Hey, Chris.
What's going on there, Bobby? How you feeling?
So good, so good.
Hey, we'd like to welcome everyone this evening to Indy Talk to the Town. This is Christopher O'Bannon, your host. We've got a great show lined up tonight, back to back to back to back. So it looks like we got a bunch of people coming in, and we have a very special in-house guest, the executive director of Chosen Ministries. Her name is Maria Santiago. Maria, how are you feeling?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Oh, we are delighted to have you here. And before we get started into the show, we just want to give everybody a little idea about the topics of the show we're going to talk about. Obviously, Maria being a guest in from Chosen Ministries, this is a great organization that we're going to be highlighting a lot today. So for those of you who are online, when we get to that segment, we're going to be talking about Chosen Ministries and what they're doing here in the city of Indianapolis, Indiana, and what direction this organization is going and how we all can support it. But also we're going to be talking with our special artist today, Sidney Holmes. He was on the Jumbo Love Show this past Saturday. Sidney made his radio debut. The boy couldn't stop, but he's going to come in tonight and we're going to start talking about, he has an upcoming show that's going to be in July at the Marriott, so we want to make sure that those listeners can follow him as well. But we're also going to be talking about some different topics that are going on here. Many of you watched the Presidential Correspondence dinner the other night. I had a little feedback about that. Our president finally came out with a little anger and had his anger representative there, so we're going to be talking about that. And we're also going to be talking about these situations that are going on with the violence still in the streets. I know the funeral today was for the young kid in Baltimore, Mr. Gray, who was killed in the hands of the police. So we want to really discuss how we can better prepare our youth, and also we want to feature some other businesses as we pay our bills. There's special recognition going out for Tammy Mutter. She's a representative of Shackley. Shackley has different health supplement products. That's what Bobby, you see all those canisters in my office.
I saw that.
Man, I tell you, I had my mango smoothie this morning, and I actually had two of them.
I noticed he didn't offer up. He didn't offer up brother up.
And that's all right, but my digestive system thanks her. So, Tammy, we're just so thankful for what you do with your health and nutrition products, helping me get back on my feet. And another special recognition goes out to the Radio Next TV station. We're very appreciative of our CEO, Harold Bell, better known as Jumbo Love or HB or whatever you want to call him. But they've got a special event coming up, and we want to make sure that all of our listeners are able to come out. It's the Jumbo Love 4 anniversary concert and after party. It's going to be on Friday, May the 22nd, from 7 p.m. until 1 a.m. It's at the Athenaeum Theater, 401 East Michigan Street. It's $40 for VIP seats and $30 for general admission. You can purchase your tickets at radionext.tv. That's online. Just click onto the tickets tab. And also you can come to the radio station here, and that's going to be at 6267 Kaufman Road. We got special guest Alex Bouillon and our own Reggie Foster Jr. Bobby, we got some Reggie Foster Jr. here.
Reggie Foster Jr.
Well, let's give a little taste of what Reggie's all about.
We'll do that.
Okay. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back after our break. Did I get you?
Yeah, you can't do me like that.
Okay.
You
I thought
know,
you.
I have to teach you like I teach everybody else.
Are we on live?
No, we don't.
Okay, good.
I teach you like I teach everybody else. I don't work like it.
Okay, good. Oh, man.
You son of a bitch.
I tell them I don't work like it.
HB.
Oh, shit. Volume low.
All right.
We're gonna get some Reggie Foster Jr.
Yeah, we're gonna hear that, and
See,
then.
what I'll probably do is, when I play the anniversary commercial
Okay.
at some point in the show, and then I usually come behind the commercial with either Alex Young or Reggie Foster Jr.
Okay.
That's just my plan.
I understand. Hey, I'm off.
We cool. But yeah, but I had to pull it up.
Okay, we're gonna hear this one song, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get right back. Okay, you ready?
I am.
Okay. Oh, boy, almost better. Huh? Oh, wow. What I'm waiting for is this sinus pressure to go away. And that's, I took a neti pipe this morning. And it didn't, it cleared it up, but it didn't get any better. And that was just going. So I was just like, oh, well. That's what happens when you mow the lawn. That's what I need. That's what we need in the office, man. We just need to have.
I got stuff in there.
Well, we need to play it. We need to have that in the background.
That's background. I got music all day long on flash drive.
Woo!
I pull up sound broadcaster in the office.
Okay.
That music just constantly rolling.
Well, let's get that
Put
going.
on auto DJ and it's all keep going. Yeah. Oh boy. It's a nice touch. 38 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, this situation over here was static. It's a bit dynamic with all these different hands.
JC.
Back with Indy's Talking to Town, RadioNext.tv.
Hey, I'd like to welcome everyone back. This is Christopher O'Bannon with our special in-house guest, Maria Santiago. Hey, Maria.
Hey, Christopher.
Well, we have a special relationship, don't we, Maria?
We certainly do. You've been a huge blessing to me.
Okay. Well, first of all, you have an organization by the name of Chosen Ministries. So, who is Chosen?
Who is chosen? That is a great question. You know, we really feel that if God allows a woman or man to be parents, that they're chosen to do that. And we want to help equip them so that they can be the best parents that they should be. And so what Chosen does is we help low-income single parents that are under 25 that are really just kind of struggling with life and need somebody to kind of coach them through things and help them overcome those barriers to success in their lives.
Okay. So why at this time? Why did this organization come to be? I mean, what made you do this?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of reasons. For me, just growing up, my parents were really educated financially. We were very poor, and you know, when I was 15, I came back to the U.S. My parents are from Mozambique, Africa, and the reason I came back and lived with a relative is because my parents really couldn't take care of me, just because of financial situations. And so that has really resonated with me, is that people should be able to take care of their children if they can. And sometimes they need a little bit of help to do that. And that's one of the components of Chosen, is that financial literacy. The other thing is, my husband and I became foster parents a couple of years ago. We thought, you know, we've been given much, so we want to give back. And one of the things that just broke my heart was those continual phone calls about situations with young parents that just couldn't make it work. And I thought there's got to be a way to help more than one child. And Chosen is a way to really help a variety of children that could potentially be in danger of going into the system. If we can get parents while they're young and equip them with the tools that they need to succeed, then that kind of lessens the chance of them needing help from the system.
So you came up with this idea, you put this organization in place. It's happened pretty quickly, hasn't it?
Oh my goodness, it has been a whirlwind. We got our 501c3, our tax exempt status, within just a couple of months after applying.
That's good.
So that's amazing.
Okay.
Then we were offered some space by the Caring Place on the near east side of Indianapolis, which was amazing as well. And we started seeing clients in January and just rolling with it. And so things have happened quickly. We're getting referrals from our current clients, which is great. And we really just want to help as many young single parents as we can.
Okay. Now, I mentioned that I'm kind of involved with Chosen as well. So basically, you and I met. Do you remember how we met?
I do.
Okay. I wonder who should tell the story. I'm gonna let you. What happened? Where were we? How'd that take place?
Sure. I actually was asked to be a guest speaker at this wonderful organization called Others First.
Okay.
That is a community of business leaders that come together, and their agenda is really to actually put others first. And so what I did when I spoke was I spoke about my vision for Chosen. At the time, we did not have our tax exempt status. We just had a great strategic plan, but nothing was really happening at that time. And so Chris seemed to be interested in what I was doing, and he has just dove in head first. He's given so much time and energy and resources to the cause, and is ready to see it grow.
Okay, and that's my alter ego, Chris. They can call me Little Skippy in here, but no, they can also, no, when I saw exactly what your vision was, I think the biggest thing was, you know, you're starting a new company, and my passion is really helping businesses get started. That's my background in business planning, financial planning, and just really helping them grow to understand how technology can help. But I guess the biggest thing that I asked in the very beginning was, who are you partnering up with to try to make some of these things happen? And I figured that if we're part of Others First, and if we do give back, you know, let's make sure the right things happen for you, because it's overwhelming for a business owner anyway to try to put things together. But it's even worse for a not-for-profit organization. There's laws, there's rules, there's, you know, compliance things that you have to do, and you're worried about all that. And how the lights come on, and how can you bring somebody in? You found out about insurance. That's costly, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, you know, when we look at all these different things, I think, you know, you came up with the idea, well, let's find some board members. And who are the board members of Chosen?
Sure. Well, Mr. Christopher O'Banion is one of them. Also, we have Pastor Jonathan Ember from Diversity Church. We have Angela Jones from Allied Drywall. And we have Whitley Pike from Elder Law. We also have another advisory board member, Coraline Turrentine, and she is with the John H. Bonner Center.
Okay. And what do these board members do? I mean, how are they helping you? I mean, what's the direction that you're trying to work with these group of people?
Right. Well, you know, we make decisions about Chosen together. We talk about the vision. We talk about strategies on how we can better serve our clients. The board members have been incredible in introducing me to people within the community, trying to get our organization properly funded, and just helping with the overall governance of the organization. So each one of them brings a level of expertise that is invaluable to what we're doing.
Okay. So now you actually changed locations, right?
We have.
Well, what's the new location? Oh, well, before we get to that, for those of you who are listening, go to iamchosen.org. That's I am, and then chosen, CHOSEN.org. and you can follow along with us. And Chosen has a new home. Where are they located?
We do. You know, the Caring Place on the east side was very instrumental in getting us started. They offered us classroom space to actually see our clients every day of the week. But now we're going to have a little bit more permanent space. We are moving to the Fall Creek Church of Christ on Fall Creek Parkway, North Drive, and that is near Illinois and 21st, near the downtown area. We're so excited about that move. That's going to really allow us to just kind of hang our hats and bless many more single parents that need our services.
Okay. And with that meeting space, you guys got what? Some new furniture today, new
We
carpeting.
did, we did.
Tell us about that move.
Absolutely, it was great. It was absolutely flawless. FC Tucker on 86th Street near the Keystone and the Crossing, they donated office furniture to us. And then Jay's Moving Company came along and they donated their services and moved us for free. So it was flawless. I'm so grateful to both of those companies.
Okay, so you got the location now. So what actually happens at your facility? I mean, someone is referred to you or they're brought in. What's the process?
Sure. Well, you know, right now we're getting referrals from current clients. We're getting referrals from high schools, from other nonprofit organizations that feel that they have clients that would that we could help. And so the process is that they sit down with me and we talk about what their needs are, what their barriers are, and what frustrations are going on in their life, and we try to figure out, okay, how can Chosen best help them through that. And then the next process is we set up a time where we can meet weekly. We meet once a week for 2 hours with each of our clients, and we talk heavily about what is going on in their life so that we can come up with solutions to those problems and those issues. We also teach a variety of skills to help them succeed. We do career coaching, which starts all the way from resume development to the time that they have a job, they can actually continue on in our program and develop a career development plan with us. We teach life skills heavily because you know we can get people jobs all day long, but it's not going to be sustainable, and they can't keep those jobs if they don't have the proper life skills to keep them.
Okay, talk a little bit more about that life skill approach. I kind of like that, just because they are trying to work. What do you mean work with life skills?
Sure. You know, some of us, we wake up in the morning and we do certain things that come naturally to us because we've learned that from our parents. We know how to dress, we know how to speak. Our disposition is a certain way because we know how to act in the professional world. But many of our clients have not had that example, and so we teach those life skills to them so that they can succeed in the business world. That would mean, you know, how do I dress? Is my language a barrier? Is that what is causing me not to get this job, let alone to succeed in this job? Is it that I don't really understand what the art of professionalism is? And so we come along and we teach that so that they can truly succeed.
Okay, so in that initial stage, so pretty much you'll get an application, person will come in, you'll do an assessment with them, and then how do you get them acclimated to your regimented approach?
Sure.
You know, because this seems like it's a lot different than anything that they ever expected. It's almost like boot camp.
Well,
Is it? No, I mean, I'm being honest with you because
Yeah.
it's a life-changing experience. You're taking someone who has maybe not the skill sets that are needed to do things, but now you're kind of like, you know, changing things. How do you do that? I mean, what do you put them up against the wall, you know, or you know, sit in this chair, don't move, you know? Do you give them a timeout? I mean, what do you actually do? How do you facilitate it? I've always been curious about that.
Right. You know what? I think it's all about managing expectations from the beginning. So after that initial assessment, we go over really a handbook. And the handbook talks about the expectations that we have, coming dressed appropriately, you know, coming to workshops on time and not being late, watching our language, just acting like a professional and really practicing those skills that we teach at home, at Chosen. Because I feel that if we can grasp it at home, then it's going to work out there in the real world. And so it is a process. Not everybody grasps it right away. But that is why it's so important to mentor people individually and work with them on their specific needs. We're not a cookie cutter organization that has a curriculum that fits every single person. We do have lots of different workshops that we want to provide, but everybody is coming to us at a different stage in their lives, and so we really want to focus on an individual approach to it.
Okay, And, you know, for example, if you are a single parent and you're struggling, you know, to get it all together, you know, Maria wants to welcome you to Chosen. Basically, she's ready to overcome the frustrating issues in your life and get you on the right path. According to their website, it says she can help you with a resume, teach you how to interview for jobs, teach you how to get a job. They can help you with professional clothing, educational goals, on and on and on. So these are just things that actually, if they go to the website, they can actually fill it out themselves.
Absolutely.
Okay, what happens when they fill out, you're gathering their name, birthday, you know, the child 1, 2, or 3, and address and everything? Well, what do you do with this information once they submit it?
Sure, that goes directly to me. We have an online secure system that tracks information. We do like to track things that are happening in our clients' life, successes, maybe even small failures, so that we know how to overcome those failures, so that we can just show them their progress. Because, you know, it's just kind of like when you're losing weight, you need to see that the scale, the number on the scale is going down. Our clients need to see that they are succeeding, and so we do track that. But to answer your question, really, once they complete that form online, that goes to myself, and we set them up for an interview or an assessment, and plug them into our program as soon as possible.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, we're gonna follow up on that note, but we got to pay a few bills around here. We're gonna go to a commercial break, and we're gonna, you know, go on to the next phase of that. You know, you do this assessment, and you're gathering this intake information, and I guess now what we're gonna do is kind of like, what happens with the people once they've been there a week or 2 weeks or a month, or, you know, kind of like what are the anticipated results. So this is Chris O'Bannon with Indy Talk of the Town. Bobby, what we got going?
We're gonna pay some bills, and then we're gonna play some music.
There you go.
We'll be back radio next.tv, Google Radio, and Indy Talk of the Town. Mike's on.
Say, I brought food, Bobby, I can feed you.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Hey, man.
I'm hungry. Thank you.
So, is that okay?
You tell me you're an expert, am I doing okay?
Sure.
Bobby.
Getting the information out. You're getting the information out now.
Is that right?
You're getting the information out.
Okay,
You're flowing.
okay,
You're not stammering or stuttering or.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
You're
Don't
not.
talk fast.
You're good.
Just be delivered. Be like,
Now you.
Sorry.
are y'all left? I'm less Spanish? I'm less Spanish?
No, not enough.
Okay, no, I'm just saying. Because if you spoke Spanish, that would be slow compared.
Okay, I get you. I'll
No,
talk again.
no, but just have a regular, you're doing good, you're doing good. How the questions are too hard?
No,
Those, just softball ones, right? Just toss
those are
them.
good.
Okay.
And, you know, the two foundations for the grants, they ask a lot of questions. I mean, people ask me a lot of questions. So I don't mind those questions.
Okay, well, we're gonna get to the point of no return, you're sure.
Do you want to know more, you know, measuring success?
Well, no.
What is expected, the progress?
That's gonna be fine, and then a couple other things on that. Oh, boy. You want water, Bonnie?
I got one.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, old boy, hook that up, man. Old boy, hook that up downstairs in the restaurant. Yeah, he made those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Good,
good.
that's good.
So it's buffalo chicken. They got all types of vegetables. I had to put some avocado. in it.
Yeah, I like avocado. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
And he does it for free. He puts it in there extra.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, so it's all good.
Right.
Oh, boy. I gotta figure out how we're gonna do that with the, if they do this Tuesday or Wednesday, how we're gonna try to do this, how much lead time, for the,
What you talking about, Bob?
Jill to kill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Will they get back with you?
I talked to him today, so, you know, it's, he said the guy's coming into town, so I don't know if it's gonna be Tuesday or Wednesday, he's gonna come to town to do that. I'm like, hey, what's going on? But they haven't made any other progress with anything else, so he was honest with me about that, so there's not enough to provide it. I just told him, I said, look, I just need turnaround time. If we're gonna order that stuff, I just need to get payment.
Yeah.
So if it's not the TVs right now, we got the wire and stuff. So that'd be $30,000. Well, it was about $35,000. Almost $40,000.
Well, they said 50,000.
No,
Oh, you're talking
the
about-
total's 80, but it's, the TVs were 43 or something like that.
Which one did you settle for?
Oh, no, the guy gave me a pricing for, smart TVs for all of them.
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
$754. So I could do those for 8 or 899, something like that. So we'll see.
It's in there a lot, man, anyway, but
Huh?
that's inside of.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were saying that, the price right there was like $850. So, I mean, $899 is not bad, especially if I tell them, smart TV. So that'd be good. All right, let's see who's talking online. Who's saying something? Four people.
This is Reggie Foster, Maria. He's wonderful. Actually, he's one I want to see more than I do, y'all. I love Reggie. From Gary, Indiana. He's been touring with Rick Brown and some of those folks. Bad boy. One minute.
We got some people in Chicago listening, man. Got some people in Chicago listening, man.
Yeah.
You know Nikki Woods from Tom Joy Morning Show?
Yeah.
She's a good friend of mine.
Oh, yeah?
I was having her try to listen to too.
Radio. Next time TV, Indy Talk to Town.
Hey, well, welcome back to Indy Talk of Town. This is Christopher O'Bandy with our special in-house guest, Maria Santiago. Maria, that was a lot of great information that you had shared. Well, what I want to do is I know once the people come in, they're going to start working through your program. But even though you're going to be working with them, how can people become involved? And I think within the website you have a lot of information about trying to get people to be involved. And, you know, before we get in that, I'm going to tell you why I got involved, okay? Others First is a phenomenal group of business owners, and our commitment is trying to see how we can help people wherever we live, work, and play do better. And when you came in, you know, obviously you're minority, you know, and African American, and appreciate that. And your husband's Hispanic. When you know we're in the group in the demographics of Indiana, you know, it's predominantly, you know, Caucasian in certain areas. I just saw a young woman who had a vision, who wanted to do something, and I just stood up and I was like, whoa, that's rare to see. But then, when you were able to articulate everything that you were trying to accomplish, I was just immediately just saying, okay, it's not much help of what things we need to do. It's just, we have to figure out where she's going with this. And then the other part was just that, how can I do something to make it better? And not that I wanted something from it, but how can I help elevate your vision or be a part of your vision to make it work? So, you know, when we did have that first meeting, we sat down and we talked, and then we started sharing, you know, things. And then you said, well, Chris, I got a location, you gotta go with me, we go see it. And we went down on the south side of town and we started talking about things. And I understand that it's overwhelming sometimes to try to figure out, how do you get all these things just to work? You got a location and everything. So I just said, well, let me just try to at least give that effort and time. No compensation, but it's just, okay, let's see what we can do. And then, as we started meeting the board members and we started understanding different things, we saw that it was a bigger picture, because now we're trying to get everybody to be really involved with that. So I decided to make a commitment, and by meeting you and just saying, okay, here's what I want to try to do to help this organization become better. Because the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to grow. You're going to fulfill all your dreams. And I think initially we got started because you had a website, right?
That's correct.
And with that website, you know, obviously it was a nice website that you had, but there were a lot of functions and things that you wanted to have with that. So I said, well, maybe here's some things that we can do to help, you know, give you a little bit more, because I think it was, you know, it's anything with regular web development, you got to pay to play. You know, you want something, you got to pay extra, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. But I'm just thinking that, well, why not see if I can give you a platform that you can do all the stuff you want to do, and then that way people can really see what Chosen is really all about. And so we redid the website, and I mean, I look at it now, and you've actually taken control of it, which is something you wanted to do with the other website, where you could just input and, you know, move and up, you know, down, left, right, or whatever like that. But I think now you really, you know, tailored it just the way it's supposed to be. So when I'm looking at this part that says become involved, I want to read some of the things that you have here. And basically, you're saying, look, it's an appeal that's going out. We need you. And we often give people maps and expect them to find their ways to success. But at Chosen, we not only want, you know, to personally escort them to the right path, but we want to take that journey with them. I mean, that's powerful, you know, because people aren't alone, but now you've got a method to help them get where they want to go. And then even more, with the effort to change their disposition becomes a long road. Now your question is, will you take the journey with us? So, okay, so if you need people, well, how can we be involved with that? Well, we're looking for people like you. And said people that not only believe that in a child's right to live, but a parent that has the right to thrive so that the child can live an abundant life. Explain that.
Yeah, I think, you know, an abundant life doesn't necessarily mean, you know, that somebody's rich. But I think that when a parent is free from a lot of stress that stems from that cycle of poverty, it just makes life better for their child, because they can really just enjoy raising that child. And so there's abundance there. But at the same time, if we can take somebody that's in a deep cycle of poverty, whether it's systemic poverty or generational poverty, whether it's poverty of the soul or the mind, and take them out of that so that they can be free, I think that there's abundant life there as well.
Okay. Now, what about people who want to be a catalyst for change but don't know where to start? How can you get them involved with Chosen?
Yeah. You know, a lot of people make judgments on people that are living off the system or are low income, and I understand those judgments, but at the same time, we have to be the ones that make the change. And so a part of that plea is, you know, help me make the change in people's lives that want to succeed. We really, really are focused on helping people that come to us and say, you know what, I don't want to live off the system. I don't want to live in this manner. This isn't right. This isn't good enough for me. I want more.
Right.
That is the ideal client for us. And so when somebody's that passionate about wanting to change their lives, why can't we come alongside them?
And I look at that because, you know, being a catalyst for change but don't know where to start. I remember when I relocated here from Chicago, you know, to Indianapolis. That was almost 6 years ago. And I remember how the economy was just changing. I took a hit financially. I lost $170,000, you know, and when you have contracts that would normally come in, and, you know, I was in there with Chicago Public Schools, the Cook County government, the city of Chicago, all those different things, you know, that was, you know, pretty good income, you know, to be able to do things. But now the whole landscape has changed. So I had to be a catalyst to change some things too, because when your income drops, you're starting from scratch. So just like when you're taking some of these people and you're starting from scratch with them, they have to adapt to the change. It's not woe is me, oh, life is so bad. It's about, hey, we got work to do. You know, the boat's filling up with water. You know, what you going to do? You're just going to go down with it, or you're going to get something, start getting some of this water out of here. But, you know, that's one thing that's important. Now, here's another thing. People want to be leaders of change for a generation who's living beneath what they're capable of, and also they may inevitably teach the next generation to do the same. So, what are you trying to do? Develop leaders?
Absolutely. It's all about leadership development.
Okay.
You know, it's also about mentoring. I think people that want to be a catalyst for change the first step to doing that is mentoring somebody and speaking into their lives.
Okay.
I mean, every single one of us has arrived where we are because somebody has invested in us, whether it's our biological parents, adopted parents, or just a friend.
Okay.
And so the mentorship component is really important to be a catalyst to change.
Okay. So basically, you're trying to find people, organizations, things within the community that can really help people. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're looking for a mentor, so people can become a mentor with you.
Yes.
People can be part of the prayer team,
Absolutely.
okay? They can join the development committee, and they can provide childcare, they can facilitate workshops, they can become part of the hospitality team, and also even host a small fundraising event. That could be a large fundraising event too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, so really, you're laying a foundation that if somebody looks at this organization, they could just say, wait a minute, they're not just trying to, move forward a little bit, they're really trying to put something in overdrive to really get everything done, is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay, so how are we gonna do that?
Well, you know, I think it starts with you, the listeners, people that are on our website, people that are wanting to know more. Come and get involved with us. We'll teach you we'll give you the necessary tools to succeed at being a mentor. We'll give you the necessary tools to succeed at being on that development committee. We need things like childcare for our clients because some of them are using government assistance, but some of them are waiting on that. And during that gap, what are they going to do? They still have to get to interviews. They still have to get to work, but they still need somebody to provide childcare.
Okay.
So, temporary childcare is one thing. Mentoring is another thing. Financially supporting is one other thing as well.
Okay, so you've already partnered with organizations, and on the website, you can go to the partners page if you're able to go to iamchosen.org. And you have a partnership with Diversity Church.
Yes.
Who's Diversity?
Diversity Church is an amazing church. It's about 1.5 years old. We rent space in the Garfield Park Arts Center, and it is really what the name is. It's about diversity, not just racial diversity, but socioeconomic, all levels of diversity is what we have going on there, and it's a real blessing to see. One of the things that Diversity wants to do is they've partnered with us financially, but also they've partnered with us as a prayer partner to see that things happen. We are also serving a couple of young ladies that attend that church and trying to help them get back on their feet and really just better their lives.
Okay, and what are you doing with the Caring Place? They're another partner.
Yeah, the Caring Place is the church that I mentioned previously that allowed us to have classroom space. So that was a huge partnership for us to really just launch our program.
Okay.
But then there's also the Caring Place Foundation,
Okay.
and that is an organization that gives scholarships and grants and small loans for organizations that are new and trying to get launched.
Okay, and that's like organizations like Chosen.
Absolutely.
Okay, and what about Families First? What's your relationship with them?
Sure. With Families First, that's a very special relationship as well in that not everybody is ready to start with Chosen 100%. Sometimes people need a little bit more help on the counseling side, and that is why we have that partner with Families First. If somebody is addicted to some type of drug, or if they really need more heavy counseling because of the past, Families First is a great vehicle to start with and then continue with Chosen.
Okay, and what about Dress for Success?
Sure, Dress for Success, they are absolutely wonderful. I had the opportunity to have a tour of their facility. One of the things that they're going to do for us and that they do for many organizations is allow people that have received a call for an interview to come in and get dressed. They will dress you from head to toe, and that is a free service that they give to the public through organizations that they partner with.
Okay, is that for male and female?
I believe it's for female, but we are working on something for males as well right now.
Okay, and I know we talked a little bit about Allied Drywall and One Source International, but you know, I guess there's a lot of things that are going on with these different partnerships to really help. And people don't understand that behind the scenes, there's a lot of moving parts to make this organization work, and we're all doing our part. And especially with this radio broadcast today, obviously we're reaching out to a lot of listeners, but also we are recording this broadcast, so this could be a great marketing piece for a prospective organization that might want to donate, or a listener that just might want to donate. Make sure you go to the website, iamchosen.org. Click on the donate tab. You can give an individual donation, you can give us a higher dollar amount, and eventually we're going to be setting up where they can do recurring donations. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So as you can see, an organization that's less than a year old, they have a lot that's going on. They've got great leadership with Maria Santiago. But more importantly now, we're going to make this appeal to our listeners so you can understand this organization is a 501c3. They don't have money from a bank. They don't have other type of things. They thrive on donations. And Maria has a vision of having full-time staff, having case management people, and also having resources available to make sure that all these programs can work. So they've already set a goal of a certain amount of income they're trying to achieve. But if you're listening, your donation would be greatly appreciated. If you want to give $50, if you'd love to give $100, if you're blessed to give $500 or even $1,000, they would definitely take that. If you are, you know, philanthropic and you'd like to give $10,000 or maybe $25,000 or $50,000, feel free to go to the website, make your donation in kind. It is safe, it is secure, but more importantly, what's going to happen is that this organization is going to continue to grow with your support. So on this appeal, we want to make sure that all of you understand that, you know, by using a radio broadcast or through meetings with other organizations or partnering with other organizations, Chosen is here to stay. And we want to make sure that everyone can be a part of Chosen, because Chosen is becoming a part of the full community here. So, you know, that's one thing that we want to, you know, focus on with that. So make sure you go to iamchosen.org. Also, there's going to be a link on the Chosen website that will have this video, and please share it with your friends, share it with your co-workers, share it with the people you go to church with, even business owners. If you're looking for a great business write-off, why not take $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 and give it as a donation? If you're a professional athlete, and I know we have a lot of professional athletes that are out there listening, what greater cause than to give back? Why not be a big sponsor to an organization like Chosen? They do that for the United Way, they do that for the Boys and Girls Club, they do it for other not-for-profit organizations. Why not look at Chosen and let your kind donation go to work to help this organization? So what we're going to do, we're going to be taking a commercial break, we're going to be coming back, and we're going to find out, where is Chosen going to be going from here? You're listening to Indy Talk of the Town. This is Christopher O'Banion. We'll be back with Maria Santiago shortly. Okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was great. It's great. It's great. Sound like Tony Tucker. They're great.
It was great in the first place. You guys are really bad.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know if she's done.
Take offense to that.
So you have a mentor application here. Let's see.
Yeah, I need to put the other application up soon.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. Indy Talk of the Town. Yeah, I know. Got 11 notifications. So do you want to call the young lady? See if she'll, how much longer, Bobby? We got this song, you doing one or two?
Yeah, we do too. Usually do too. Yeah, you can add 10 minutes or whatever you need.
Okay.
I mean, it's no problem.
reach out to the audience, have people call in. Just reached out to 63 people there. And let's go to the website and see what we got going on here. One show.
Recording, but you know, it's okay. Things happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I record Saturday and I just, yeah, I have my show on Monday. So that's good. So when I come in on, I'll come in for the first 2 hours on a Saturday, you know, record, he's got people coming in between 9 and noon. But it's more or less just to really, you know, give some video time to the show. Let's see. So we got, what's going on?
Can I have your autograph?
Yes, sir. We're not right.
Security! Security!
Get this madman out of it. That sounded good, man.
Thank you.
So you have a bunch of businesses lined up for the show?
Why will I come back? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some really big ones coming in.
Great.
And I think what, the biggest thing is, like when we bring your show in, or, you know, I bring a lot of shows, they're all growing now to the point where now they wanna advertise and they wanna do some things. So when you hear some of these commercials and things like that, it's a pretty good thing, you know, so, and reaching people through the internet, I mean, hey, the worst that's gonna happen is somebody's gonna listen. Oh, yeah, oh, no. Hang around jazz. Kick that jazz. That's what people say, right? All right, let's see. What's going on?
What's happening?
What's going on?
All right.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I told her I would, I mean, they wanna move the studio to the back. But,
Be a little bit more quieter and then.
well, no, it's just, there's a lot of traffic comes through, you know, he has a studio right here. This is a recording studio. So what happens is, you know, just kind of logistically change things around. And then this could be, what do you want to use this one for? You want to use this as the,
Oh, it's talking about making it something like a tram build out.
because they bring a lot of these young kids in, who does mentoring and, you know, engineers and everything like that.
Okay.
For that could be a training piece for profit situation.
Well, I appreciate that.
Already had my fill of today.
Renee. She was in here.
Oh, that was the fitness day, oh, yeah. My wife said, I can't make that. My wife said, I can't make it.
Oh, yeah.
She was in here and I told her, take a picture with her.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't embarrass me.
I guess she said the picture Jumbo Love took, I'll show him. I've got one better than that, Mr. Bell. That's what it looks like up, right?
All right. Your internet out on you? Put my hotspot on. You talk so much, I mean, goodness. We gotta call this the Maria Santiago show. Let's see.
Sounds like we're getting near the end of this.
So whether you're on before, you're on for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's it? Yeah. So now,
And then you don't know what to say, like, so it's tough. Especially for somebody who's kind of shy like that.
you're not shy, don't even say you're shy. Because you know, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing if you were shy. Yeah.
The only thing I'm like, well, the public speaking is not really, I'm not surprised with that.
Yeah, you got it done. You just, I mean, come on, Beyonce. Come on, come on, Beyonce. I'm saying, we're in studio with Beyonce. I'm really excited.
Stop it.
Hey, this is Christopher O'Banion. Welcome back to Indy Talking the Town. Man, we've just been sitting here with Beyonce, Maria Santiago.
Stop.
Oh, she's going to be a great performer out there talking in public, letting people know about Chosen. And you know what? She is the face of Chosen. And what we love most about that is that she's making a difference not only in this community, but you know, we want to take this and maybe have it even grow nationally. So let's talk a little bit about the growth. Where is this organization going from here today? What is in place, or what are you going to do to move this organization forward?
Yeah, I believe this organization is going to grow very big. We're going to have a lot of success stories to share. I would like to see our clients graduate from the program and then come back and be mentors and work for the organization and really help grow it. And I believe that as we see more low-income single parents get out of poverty and stop using the system, we are going to be able to implement this plan in other cities. Our strategic plan is sustainable, and it can definitely be duplicatable. And so I can see it being duplicated in other cities, just like Indianapolis, to really help people get on their feet and succeed.
Okay, so with this organization growing at the speed that they're growing right now, what's going to happen in the next 30, 60, 90 days? What have you put in place to make sure that you can grow to the level that you want?
Sure. Well, with our new office space, that's a huge help. The church is a facility that can handle the growth. There are plenty of classrooms that we can hold workshops in. They do have a fellowship hall, so to speak, in the facility that would allow us to do larger workshops. So I think that that's an incredible opportunity. Some of the partners that we have been talking to in the last few weeks will also certainly help aid us as we grow, just in terms of their capabilities as well. In the next 30 to 60 days, I can see us bringing on more clients from schools, high schools. I've been talking to Mackenzie Technology, Lawrence North, and Central, and they have clients that they feel would really benefit from Chosen. Just young, single parents that are about to graduate that really don't have a plan. And so I can see us duplicating our efforts just with them alone. The other thing I want to do is we're talking with Habitat for Humanity right now, and I believe that we need to be a certain step in a long series of steps for people to have success. And so when they graduate from our program, what are the chances of them possibly going to an organization like Habitat for Humanity, being able to go through their financial literacy program, which is very in-depth, and getting that house of their dreams and working towards that. I think that's a great success story that we can all collaborate and share in the success together.
Okay, so pretty much you have that game plan all in place, and so where's Chosen going to be in the next year or so? What's your vision about that?
You know, I see us bringing on more people that can help. I would like to have a few case managers that can really work with our clients.
And what would they do, those case managers?
Sure. You know, when I meet with a client, we spend a good 40, 45 minutes just talking about what has transpired in the last 7 days. You know, when somebody's going through that cycle of poverty in their lives, things change in 48 hours.
Right.
And so there's a lot of difficulties in situations that happen in between the time that we meet. And so that's really the job of a great case manager, is to talk to somebody and work out those problems and encourage them and give them solutions so that they know where they're going, that they know that they have a plan to kind of get out of the frustration that they're in.
Okay. And what are going to be the qualifications for those case managers? What are you expecting?
Sure. I would like to have licensed counselors that would be involved in the case management. Somebody that has actually gone to school for this, that they've been trained to do this, but also somebody that has the life experience that they can kind of really speak into that client's life and say, hey, you know, I was once where you were, and I have overcome that, and because I have, I know that you can too.
Okay.
We also will have ongoing training. Because everybody in our organization is currently on the same page, and we need to constantly have that we're all on the same page, all sharing that same message. And so whether it's a mentor or a key volunteer that's helping out with administrative stuff, or a hired case manager, we all need to be sharing that same message.
Okay. So you got the case managers, and then they go through the program, they complete the program, and you're talking about some sort of incentive, or there's an award, or is there a graduation. What's going to happen, and how long is this program?
To define the program's length is difficult because everybody is in a different situation. I think that is what makes Chosen unique. Some programs will say, okay, we'll put our hands on somebody for 6 months or a year. We're saying as long as it takes. Life happens. It's a very, very difficult road to be able to go from completely dependent on people and the system to being self-sufficient. And so that takes time. And so we want to give the time that it takes for somebody to succeed. We do not want to drop the ball. We don't want to leave them hanging. We want to keep moving forward as they need us.
So will there be job placement for them, or will there be educational opportunities, or will there be entrepreneurial opportunities for them to do this? what's gonna happen at the end?
Sure. That's part of the process that we're in right now. We're continually meeting with organizations that are willing to give our clients internships or jobs so that they can develop those skills on their resume. We are going to soon be talking to some colleges, some vocational schools, maybe some universities that may have scholarship opportunities. We also want to address the situation of somebody maybe not having their GED or high school diploma. We want to see them succeed in that area too. Education is the key to success, so there will definitely be those opportunities as well.
Okay, well, Maria, we've covered almost A to Z about, Chosen, your role in Chosen. What does Chosen do? What are the expectations, the type of clientele that's coming into Chosen? We're talking about how people on the outside, either organization or individuals, can be involved with Chosen. We talked about how people can give financially, to Chosen, so Chosen can continue to grow. And now you were just talking about the process, the end result, what's going to happen with these people. So Maria, how do you feel that you are our Chosen?
I'm excited about it. I'm also very humbled. I think that we're going to be able to change a lot of lives because of what we're doing and because of what Christ is doing in us, and so I think it's going to be phenomenal.
Okay. Well, so with that, and I know that I can't believe it's been an hour already that we've been talking. For those of you who are listening, this is a very special organization. The reason why I had Maria come onto the show was just that, I'm a board member with Chosen, and one of my duties that I have is to find people to see what the vision of Chosen is and how they can become a part of it. But more importantly, how we can get financial support to work with Chosen. This is my personal plea. If you give your time, effort, energy, finances, whatever it might be, take a look at Chosen. There's many organizations that are out there that need help, but Chosen is one I think should be at the top of the ringer for you to take a look at. Go to IamChosen.org. Make sure you read about Chosen, identifying the needs of single parents, but also how you can become involved with Chosen. And then more importantly, since this is a growing organization that's relatively young, we don't have grants yet. We've got a couple of things that are happening, but we need financial support. There's an operating budget to have, a full-time director. There's an operating budget that we need to have case managers. We need your financial support. So if you have that $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 contribution that you'd like to give, please go ahead and give it. If you're on the smaller end and you can give $500 to $1,000, they greatly appreciate that too. If you want to get to the point of just donating $50 to $100 a month, you can go online, do that. We're going to be configuring the website where you can do a recurring donation. But we are really reaching out to the public to just say, hey, take a look at this organization, take a look at what we're doing, find out how you can link up with it. Because the worst thing that's going to happen is that someone's life is going to change. Whether you're involved or if you're not involved, we're still going to push on. But if you do get involved, this organization will just say thank you, and God will truly bless this organization, and God will truly bless you. So Maria, I just want to tell you thank you for being on the show. You did a phenomenal job. We're going to have you start your new show pretty soon.
Thank you for having me.
But no, just welcome to Indy Talk of the Town. We're glad to have you here. I'm glad that we are partners and working together with Chosen. So with that, I just want to say thank you once again. And Bobby, let's send Maria out on a great note. What are we going to listen to?
Well, I'm going to give you on E Street.
Okay. Hey, this is Christopher O'Banion, ending up with Indy Talk of the Town. We'll go into our next segment. Thank you very much, Maria. How you feel?
I feel great.
Ah, yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
Sweat bullets.
Was I now?
Before you ever got here, you sweat
All
bullets.
right, fine. I had a little moment of weakness last week. Just ignore that. I had to just go to church and pray and just relax and have a come talk from Chris, and I'm good now. Actually, I'm way better than I was last week. Last week I was down.
I'll talk to you later. I can't. We got all the mics here. Mike, check.
No. I can turn them off. We can turn them on now. These mics, if you need live, you get live.